There is a reason why everything around you, all of your resources have dried up. There is a reason why the doors that you have been knocking on refuse to open for you. There is a reason why you don't see any opportunities headed your way. There is a reason why your bank account has been depleted. There is a reason why you are financially struggling in this season. God wants you to rely on Him and Him alone. He doesn't want you to rely on anyone for financial assistance. He doesn't want you to walk into a bank and apply for a loan. He doesn't want you to apply for a payday loan. He wants you to rely on Him for your financial needs. He doesn't want anyone to take credit for what He's about to do in your life. He doesn't want anyone to take credit for the overflow, for the financial breakthrough, for the financial increase that He's preparing in your life. He doesn't want anyone to come in to say that they gave you money to start the business. They gave you money when you were in financial distress. They gave you money when you were in debt, when you were behind on your car payment, your rent, your mortgage. God wants to take the credit in this season. The doors that you have been knocking on remain closed because God has already shown you what door He wants you to walk through. When you walk through that door, this is where you will begin to see your financial breakthrough. This is where you will begin to see the financial increase. This is where you will begin to see the overflow. This is where you will begin to see your answered prayers. God has given you the opportunity to create wealth as a child of God. This is why He has given you the ideas. This is why He has given you the vision. This is why He has given you the dream, so that you have the opportunity to create wealth. Everything and everyone is denying you because God wants to approve you in this season. He wants to approve you for the house. He wants to be your co-signer. He wants to approve you for the car. He wants to approve you for the business that He has told you to start. He wants to fund the business. He wants to send the customers and the clientele. He wants to approve you for the nonprofit so that you can serve your community. He wants to approve you as an entrepreneur, a business, so that you can not only bless your family and your friends, but you can also bless your community. God may be calling you to move. Move out of a place that has become comfortable and complacent. Move out of a place that is familiar into a place that is unfamiliar. That is because God wants to expand your territory. Abraham was called to move. He was called to leave everything familiar to go into an unfamiliar territory. And because of his obedience, God was able to bless him with silver and gold. Joseph went through hardships, betrayal. He was in prison, but he never cursed God. And because of his obedience, because he trusted God, because he stepped out on faith, he went from prison to palace. You may feel like you are losing in life. You may feel like you are losing everything. But Job lost everything and he never cursed God. He continued to seek God. He continued to trust God. And because of his obedience, God gave him double for his portion. In the midst of your financial struggles, God wants you to step out on faith. God wants you to trust Him. God wants you to align with His will, His promises, His plans for your life. He wants you to be obedient to what He has called you to do. No matter what it looks like in your finances, no matter what it looks like in your bank account, God will show up in your finances. God will restore you. You will be the head and not the tail. You will be the lender and not the borrower in this season. In the comments below, write down, "This is my season to become the lender and not the borrower."